Knowing how to convert an equation, an algebraic equation, into a line on a graph is a key skill. And I'm going to go through, I think, 3 examples here. The first one we're going to look at is how to plot y equals 2x plus 3. You go through a very simple process. You set up a table of values, and in the first row we put x, and in the second row we put y. Now, the x values are effectively our choice. We can choose whatever we like, but it's normal to do them in a consecutive order, just for tidiness. And normally too, the question will actually tell you what x values you should use for that question. For this one, I'm going to use the values x equals -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we're going to do some substitution and some BIDMAS. But I don't like working with negative numbers, so I'm actually going to start over here with positive numbers where I'm a bit more confident. Y equals 2 times x plus 3, and we're going to use for the moment that x equals 4. So this becomes y equals 2 times 4, add 3, which of course, remembering BIDMAS, is 11. Now we change our focus and we start thinking about what happens if x is 3 instead. Well, y equals 2 times 3, add 3. That makes 9. Change our focus again to x equals 2. Y equals 2 times 2, add 3 is 7. And we start to think that we can see a pattern. It's wise to be careful though. So change our focus, x equals 1, y equals 2 times 1, add 3, sure enough it makes 5. Try another one. Y equals 2 times 0, add 3. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, add 3 makes 3. And you can see that it is dropping in 2s every time we go across here. So it seems reasonable to think that that will be 1. Sure enough, if we use x equals -1, y equals 2 times -1, it's -2. Add on 3 does make +1. But this can mean that you can save yourself some trouble with negative x values. Anyway, having filled in the table, we now interpret the different parts of the table as coordinates. So for instance, this is going to be 2, 7, this is going to be 4, 11, and so on. So let's start plotting them. 2, 7, 2, 7. It's perhaps not the most intelligent one to do first. Be very easy to miss them out. So let's go back over here. -1, 1 is there. Be careful of the scale. -1, 1. 0, 3 is there. 1, 5. And sure enough, I was very careless with that. I plotted it in the wrong place. 1, 5 is there. 2, 7 is there. 3, 9 is there. And 4, 11. And lo and behold, they're making a nice straight line. And that's actually the last step of what we do. We put a straight line through there and we label the line with the equation that made it, y equals 2x plus 3. You can see that we have a positive gradient, it's going uphill. That's the positive gradient of 2. Discuss that more perhaps in another video. Let's look at a second line that we could plot. Let's try y equals 2x minus 4. We'll set up again a table of values. X and y. Let's choose different x values this time. Let's have -2, 0, 2, 4, 6. Let's try those. Okay, same process as before. If x is 6, then y equals 2 times 6, take away 4. 2 times 6 is 12, take away 4 makes 8. If x is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, take away 4 makes 4. If x is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, take away 4 makes 0. If x is not, 2 times 0 is 0, take away 4. And lastly, if x is negative 2, 2 times negative 2, take 4, makes negative 8. And so we can plot negative 2 comma negative 8, 0 comma negative 4, 2 comma 0, 4 comma 4, and 6 comma 8. Put a straight line through those points and label the line. Y equals 2x take 4. Notice the similarities between these lines and the similarities between the algebra, but also notice the differences between the algebra. It might be quite interesting to do a third one where we change this 2 into something else. Let's have, I don't know, let's have y equals 3x perhaps. But let's keep one of these the same. Let's put a minus 4 on the end of it. And perhaps we can deduce what the 2's are achieving and what the numbers on the end are achieving. I'll keep this color coded so it stands out a little bit more easily. So let's use x values of, let's just go 0, 2, and 4 this time. Okay, y equals 3x minus 4. If x is 4, 3 times 4 is 12, 12 take away 4 is 8. If x is 2, 3 times 2 is 6, take away 4 is 2. And if x is 0, 3 times 0 is 0, take away 4 is minus 4. Let's plot those. 0 comma negative 4 on top of there, 2 comma 2 on top of there, and 4 comma 8 on there. And if I now put a line through those again, you can see I'm getting a nice straight line just there. And that is y equals 3x minus 4. It starts to become a little bit clear that these minus 4's have something to do with this minus 4 here. And these 2's have something to do with the black and red lines being parallel. But that's something we'll look at in a later video.